live in Minneapolis.
I live in St. Paul.
Twin Cities.
I won't pick on St. Paul today.
How long I've lived in Minneapolis? A year and a half.
100 years.
All of our lives, actually.
All of our lives.
I was born in Washington, D.C. I grew up in New Jersey.
I'm from Malaysia.
I grew up in the San Francisco Bay Area.
I'm still here because we fell in love and got married.
Born and raised North Side, Minneapolis.
Both from South Dakota.
Originally from Memphis, Tennessee, and I came here in 1980 and been here ever since.
I like it better here.
Speaking as a transplant, before I got here, I never thought about the Twin Cities, ever. It never occurred to me.
You know, anything in the Midwest is, if it's not on the coast, it's not with it.
You live in a cow town. You live in the middle of nowhere.
I think they think it's cold all the time. The winter, I hate it.
Winters here are real cold.
We go to California.
Make a lot of soup.
The key is to get out. The key is definitely to get out.
The winters are cold, clear, lots of outdoor activities.
I like to snowboard and ski and that kind of thing.
Sledding, I take my little brothers out.
After being here so many years, I've learned to really love the winters.
It's not as bad as it seems. You'll live through it.
It's pretty easy to live here.
It's a great place to live.
Yeah.
It's
great quality of life.
Great quality of life. Walking down by the river and everything like that, I love that. You're in the city, but at the same time, you get like the nature aspect of it.
I think the cities themselves are really built at a reasonable, humane scale for an American city.
There's lots of green space, plenty of places to go walking or get outside.
I'm really into urban agriculture, local foods kind of stuff, and I think that's a movement in general in the country right now, but especially in this city, it seems like something that's growing and has a lot of grassroots energy around it.
#1 bike city in the United States. They overtook Portland last year. We take advantage of urban bike riding all the time.
Coming here and seeing that there's a lot of diversity was something that I found surprising. I feel very part of the community.
I really like the city and I couldn't really imagine moving. I don't know. I'm just really comfortable here.
I think people never quite associate how present and valuable and like overwhelmingly great the arts are here, all kinds.
Music and art and photography and just like everything.
You're close to the theater, to opera, to the orchestra.
I'm really into music. Maybe it's because I'm a diehard Prince fan.
First Avenue is my favorite place to see. When I was younger, I was intimidated by it. I didn't think I was cool enough. I still might not be cool enough.
Well, we like keeping it a secret, but since it's out there now, if you really like big city in a not so big city, this is a perfect place.
We've traveled a lot in many, many places, but there's nothing like coming back to the Midwest.
Something about Minneapolis, it calls you back.
There's a lot to do and there's a lot to see, and it feels good to be here.
This is probably the place for me for at least a decade, I guess. I don't know what happens in a year.
I love Minneapolis. I could live here all my life.
I don't think I will ever leave the Twin Cities. I think I'm here to stay.